Okay, it looks like we are live to go. Just gonna make sure the audio is done properly. Okay, hey everyone, Wandering Bird here, and today is 4th of July, which for my fellow Americans and I is Independence Day, where we celebrate us declaring independence from Britain. Sorry, UK viewers. But honestly, of all the controversies in America right now, I'm not here to talk about them and how the comments like, oh, America doesn't deserve a birthday party this year. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here for food and a day off work. And so I just made the tongue-in-cheek celebrating independence from Mothercrystals joke because I thought it was funny. So we're doing that today. We're actually pretty well on our way as far as celebrating independence from the Mothercrystals, though. We've destroyed 3 of them now. But the last 2 are going to be the hardest one, because it's going to be what? Drake's Fang? No, we've destroyed Drake's Fang just now. Drake's Tail, which I'm pretty sure is the one in Waloed. And I cannot remember the name of the other one. I should know it. It's like Drake's Heart, or Drake's Spine. That's it. Drake's Spine is the last one. And that's in the Dominion. I think I have those correct. I might have them backwards. I'm not sure. We will find out. But yeah, so we are celebrating. We're celebrating the death of. We're also celebrating the death of Hugo Kupka, which is awesome.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Yeah, view the alignment reports.
Think you can help?
What do you do? Oh, wait.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
I've not heard of
Does
this.
that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up.
Okay.
I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally.
I've not heard of this before,
like
so this
to
is
see
what
if you have
renown
any?
is used for? Sure.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. So these cost renown for us to claim. Or wait, no. These don't cost renown. These are just donations. We can just claim them all. I want to make sure, because this one is definitely one that I would want.
You earned this.
Oh, so I can just claim all of these. Shoot,
All yours.
awesome. A busy courtesan, such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sword left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than him. Berserker ring?
You earned this.
Ooh, I got a piece of music. It used to be that I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Coral and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is of Sid the Outlaw. You've made me a very rich man, my friend. Merry Mummer. I want to hear that song. I'm putting that in the orchestrion. The state is your man who keeps the road free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I all thank you. Y'all, if I have the thanks of chocobos, my life is complete. Gear and icons. Let's look at that. Let's look at some of this new equipment. Berserker ring. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. I do so many precision dodges. Increased healing potions by 40%. Okay, I'm gonna have to really think about this, aren't I? I will think about it later. I can think now while I'm just doing things. But first things first. Where's the orchestrion? It's in the ale hall. Got it. Yeah, it's on my way. It's relatively on the way anyway. Awesome. Ah, yeah, here we go. I remember now.
Thank you, Clive.
That's what I'm currently playing. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, I'm about this.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs, right? We're trying to build Mid's awesome ship.
Krieger's Teats. Well,
Interesting.
I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help.
Oh,
Have an Otto in here, will you?
All right.
okay.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
Appreciate ya.
And what is it we need to do exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape.
Okay, that makes
means
sense.
an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about.
Okay.
Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
Guess I'm going to the Velcro
I
then.
should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Letting off steam. Okay.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but you don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
I am.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
I want Gav. If I'm going to the desert, I want Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then.
Winning personality sounds better for getting
Where do we find this Stardust stuff?
getting
There's a river that runs
materials.
through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil.
There are side quests in Dalamil for me to do.
I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
Thank you, Gav.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
At least me. I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Right, Blackthorn is busy. Alright, yeah, so easy thing then. Let's go back to the Alliant reports board. So I'm very curious what's next story-wise. This ship sounds like it would be great for getting us to Waloed quickly. Match their navy's power.
How are you doing?
Want to see these
Good luck.
reports. We'll take care of these and we'll go to the river. You know, I'm still a little upset that I still died against Hugo. I'm still dying in major boss fights. I'm up to 5 deaths now. I really want to fix
Without
this.
so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run.
Oh,
A bakery that's now
one
short
sec.
1 penny.
Hi, Mom. I am. What's up? Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, let's find this
I'll
person.
see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
We'll go ahead and just collect all these quest indicators now. And then we'll see if there's any that line up.
It would make a fine gift.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, that's a thing he would
Neither
do.
would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Well, at least you're able to admit it.
Former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could
give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
True
The
enough.
way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lupor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Surely they will. It's a video game.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have
Take a
pride of
sniff,
place.
good sir. You'll be transported.
A flesher.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
What are you using magic on the meaty meat for?
Oh, where did all the men go?
Lights and pots!
I think they all left when Hugo freaking died.
Everything I've worked for. Ruth, all those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
What's up?
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
I want to help, man.
On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
What do you need a
That
sword
depends
for?
on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it.
I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source.
But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces and tell me what you find there.
Got it.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison.
Yeah, that's a pretty
My
sucky
livelihood,
end.
my very life, is at stake.
Fair bit of renown for this quest. We're just investigating some hot water. Yeah, so if I go south, it does take me... Wait. There's another person to talk to here? Who do I see that would use a knife? Ah, here. Oh, Hunter.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Hey, respect.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Alright, so if I just go south here, that takes me to two of my quest locations, so I'm all about it. Oh yeah, there are springs over here. We had to pass through them to reach the Fang, hot springs. There appear to be bombs in the springs. Wait till I reach a fork. Now I go this way. Oops. Yep, there are bombs. They would make the water obscenely hot.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
I remember Rising Flames exists, but Old Faithful. Up.
Waken wind!
Beautiful. Oh, that's a lot of AP we've got saved up. I really should make some use out of it.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Okay, so let's go grab that item drop potion. Nice, I did use one of those. Yeah, hold on. What do I want to do with abilities? Not easy. Oh, I haven't upgraded this yet? I could upgrade Flames of the Phoenix. What happens if I upgrade it? Details. Upgrade. Increased number of hits. Okay. Yeah, it's not easy to know what I want to do with these. I could upgrade the Titan abilities. which are just worth doing. If I master you, I can assign to any icon. I've upgraded you already, but I haven't upgraded Wind Up. Let's upgrade Wind Up. I think I really want to hold off on like trying to master abilities until I have more of a plan for like until I have a 5th icon. Because once I have a 5th icon, then I have to really start thinking about down selecting like what iconic feats do I want, and then what abilities do I want to put on them. So I'm gonna wait on mastering abilities and probably just save up AP. I'll either save up AP now, or I will do, I could get enough AP really soon for this, for Earth and Fury. Although it sounds like that does about as much damage as Titan's other abilities already do. There's no wind up, I suppose, which helps with the cooldown times a lot. Is a lot more. I might not even use that. I might just not do that. So yeah, I guess I am gonna wait till I have a 5th icon before I start spending too many more AP. Ah, over here, okay. Item drop up top. Dosan.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
There's nothing to look at.
I take it you missed the Mothercrystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Find something that you believe in.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You have opened my eyes.
I've made a visionary baker.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Good, because I'm not equipped to give him one. He has the power of cutscenes.
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. You damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
That does look quite tasty.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her
I love that he found a way
What?
to use
No Fang at
his
all. And look,
as an
she's
inspiration.
filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Yep, the Fang, the crystal I
If
destroyed.
it tastes half as unique as it looks.
Hi, come
I'd
on, give him
certainly
some
say
credit.
you're
He's
onto
making
something.
pastries.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Happy to help. $290 renown, I think, was the next reward.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Do son, know your king, would you have to use all the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
There he is. The man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Bombs.
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
This quest gave like 25 renown, right?
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
$25 renown. Lovely. The Breath of the Inferno, Ignition. I have... Oh wait, Scarletite. That's crafting material, that is. I'm sure I'll have use for it later. One of the hardest metals known to man. Very rare. Where it takes like 5 healthy bears to make flames hot enough to melt it. Oh dear. Only one I have. I have to assume there's going to be a use for it. Alright, we'll do Sava's quest, and then we will go check on Gab.
Now, Dusan, I know
It
you're...
would make us
The finest fabrics!
Oh hey! Oh yeah, I'm not talking to you.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started.
Well, we have a good
Perhaps
idea of how to
Lumor
make a
didn't mean
knife.
anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test.
Can we talk to Blackthorn?
Maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
And this is taking me the opposite direction to Saba. Alright. I'm Chocobo in this
Found the
then.
river. Now where's Gav? Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong area. I should have gone the other way. Alright, Gav first then while I'm out here. Oh, there you are, Gav. It is still a crime to me that
Straight home now.
I can't speak on my Chocobo.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Had some
Better
side
late
quests to
than
do.
never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless.
If he's
But
trying
if
to make
Stardust
an
is what
alloy of
Blackthorn
some
wants,
sort,
Stardust
it's
is what
probably
I get.
for like
There's plenty of the stuff lying
when
about,
you
just begging to be
introduce
bagged.
particulates into
Then let's get bagging,
an
shall
alloy
we?
to strengthen it.
We
Right? That's the
shall.
whole point.
Race, yeah?
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Alright. I thought this was supposed to be like by the river. Why is it all the way up here? Orgol cannot sniff out the black sand. Oh, here we go. See, this is more like it.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Alright. So...
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win.
That
might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
What's up, Gav? Nothing bad, I hope?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
Yeah, the whole
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
True.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Aw, this is sweet. I'm glad I brought Gav, because I have, like, no real connection with Otto, but Gav's been around since, like, day one. Helped us find... Well, I guess he helped us find Joshua.
That's enough soppy shite for one day.
Oh, come on, we were
Better
having a
get this
moment.
lad back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Torgal gives me life. Alright, so if I still want to find this metal trader person, which I do, I'll go ahead and finish this quest while I'm here. I'm trying to get good at balancing, like, doing side quests plus main story activities, because I don't want this game to drag, but the side quests, now that I know that there's actually a benefit to Renown, especially, the side quests are helpful. So I'd rather do, like, the idea of getting my Renown up in ways that are convenient to me finishing the rest of my jobs. Oh yeah, this is a trading post inside this old fallen airship or whatever this is.
You deserve a rest. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash? Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
Ooh.
Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle.
I like this thought process.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone.
Especially since we're already thinking about metal alloys with the
Folk first
Stardust.
settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Sounds right.
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
Of course you should.
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all
Need
you've done
limestone.
for me, but
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I
Okay.
suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Wait, the terraces.
Right, you
Wasn't
are.
I just there
See you shortly.
for other side quests? So I was. Okay, so this doesn't change much though, honestly. It's not that far down there. It's not out of the way terribly.
The most
Now,
fragrant
Dusan, I know you're keen, but did you...
Oh, where's your milk?
Plates and pots! Bowls and...
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
So particles of lime are like perfectly round, right? Not like normal.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
This is a very large inn. It's like an inn combined with a marketplace.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
Yeah, this would be a good place. The Dalamil Inn would be a good place for a studying ambiance.
I know you're keen.
The finest fabrics!
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that...
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
Oh,
You
thanks.
and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
Ooh, I love hearing words like that.
Now, time to see if limestone is the secret
Anyone
weapon
who
we
can
were
make a
hoping for.
concept accessible to anyone, that's a good teacher. That's what I'd strive to be. I'd like to be a teacher at some point in my life. You know, I think that'd be really cool. Don't know how I would do at it, but I'd like to be a teacher.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
Hey, Lubor.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so.
You should have confidence.
But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will.
Aww. I love that Lubor is a bit of a jerk still, but he's using these as teachable moments.
What would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather.
But you try to do all at once.
I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Happy to help.
So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
No good reason?
Pass your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Look forward to it. Quest complete. Cool. Got a bunch of stuff I could trade for Gil soon.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen.
Alright, let's go home. Yep.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
I wonder if the hideaway would be a good place for an ambiance. I can change the music freely, which helps.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. It beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
True enough.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you.
I'm sure Mid has more on her shopping list.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
$40. Okay.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Lady Karen.
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
Not enough yet, is the thing.
I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? Finished, are you?
He cracked the crystal too.
What's at the reading table? Oh, just letters. Homecoming. Missives. I apologize for what happened at Russellith. I fear it might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city that I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Jill. Aw, that's wait, the Republic's play, is this Byron? That's Gav. Oh, okay. All quiet in the Dominion, Gav, alright. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find that she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Ah, Martell's apples thing. Ah, but this, the Wall of Memories. Ambrosius tack, Martell apples. Still a bunch of memories to fill.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
What is ever going on in the infirmary that needs my help?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Rodrigue?
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
No one's forced in.
I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Well, what do you need help with?
The first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Okay.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over
I've been there.
Area. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Got it. Do no harm. West. Alright, I'm gonna go collect my next main quest.
I overheard your little chat with Rodrigue. It's good of you to help.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
How convenient.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat.
That would
That
take a
heat
lot of
is then
mithril.
harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes
they're
in.
speaking my
It
language.
connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
They are so
Our
speaking my
experiments have
language right
shown
now.
that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood.
Okay.
If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
There's another side
The
quest
thing
near
is,
Lost Wing.
Well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
What, a
It's no
griffin or
longer a
something?
matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Perfect. We
I'll
have a
gather
monster
my
fight.
team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Happy to help. What's your name? This is giving a lot of renown. I'm just building a ship. Okay, so I'm going back out to, because I know there's a side quest over here too, and any marks? It sounds like there's a mark that's inhabiting that ruin, and that's what the problem is. So I wouldn't mind seeing if I could get some data on what I'm up against. Also, I think I have enough renown.
Welcome
Desiree.
to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Safe passage. Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path, and would have perished alone in the desert had cursed breakers not come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them well. Dire Wolf
Here you are.
Jess.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Dire Wolf Jess. Increase combo damage by 5%. Okay. I'm I'm eating pretty well on ability points right now. Wait, I could upgrade Aerial Blast? I could upgrade either of these. That'd be awesome. But I'll wait. But it sounds like right now I'm fine enough on ability points that I could probably take this off and replace it with something different. Having more attack proficiency sounds nice. Reducing Air Blast cooldown just with how much I use it is awesome, too. That'll do, I think. Alright, what's his name? Nectar. You the hunt board. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's even bigger ones too. The Breaker of Worlds. Discovery of a fallen giant in Rosarian ruins. Okay. A bloodthirsty brigand in the jaw. Wasn't that just in the jaw? Sounds like I could have a lot of hunting to do if I felt like it. And honestly, I kind of do feel like it. Clairview in Sunbrook. Yeah, let's take on some hunts. I don't know if I want to do the S-ranked ones yet, but... That's where I have to go there. It's Norvent Valley. Okay, so it's by Northreach. So if I just go here and I go south, there's a mark there.
Look at this place.
Now if I encounter it on a chocobo, does it still attack me?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Because I've been here recently, I've been along the road, and I've not found anything nasty. Is that it?
Thanks,
That's it, alright. Aruna. Huh, I have a friend in a role-playing game group whose character is named Aruna. Level 27, I can take that.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Oh, like the Berserker ring. Wow, that Berserker ring actually works. Oh, wait, accidental parry? Bring it to the earth. little bit of gentle healing, never hurt anybody. Well, it's about to hurt somebody. Nice. We have so much gold. It's so awesome how much gold we have.
Rest well. I know I will.
Dude, we didn't break a sweat for that fight. Alright. What's next? This is good grinding. This is gonna be good level grinding. Because I never actually did do that yesterday like I said I was going to. So this is good grinding. This will also increase our renown. Get our last donation. I don't know if so the thing is, I don't know how the difficulty scaling works for these hunts, you know? Are they all gonna, this one was not quite comparable level to me, so I have to assume the difficulty is, like, level-wise based on the rankings, like C, D, A, S, sorry, C, B, A, S. The Broken Hilt in Rosaria, did I not fight that? I fought the Dosmare. West of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria, and the Broken Hills. So Amber is where I had to go for that Do Not Harm quest. There's the Broken Hills. That's by Eastpool. So if I go south from Eastpool, that's one. But the other one was Rhiannon's Rise? Can't say I've been. Anyone have an idea what's being talked about? Quiet Lands, the Silken Strand. Sorrowwise. Green Sheaves. Oh, there it is. So it'd be, okay, so it sounds like both of these, I just want to go to Eastpool. And just keep going, like, in the away direction. So just the vector behind Clive, this way? Ah, yeah, down, across this bridge. Oops. Alright, hang on. So I can't remember exactly what I'm looking for. But I have an idea of where it'd probably be. Yeah, down this path I'll probably find something interesting. Down of some sort, completely out of the way in this area. I just killed all of them. Okay. Yep. There we go. Belphegor. Rank B. Level 30.
Wild wyvern. In this area. Nice try.
Yeah, whoa, wait. I'm loving this ring. Oops, wrong thing. Ring to the earth. Oops. Oh, I'm loving the. Oh no! Can't dodge. Could not dodge. Probably because I was in hit stun from the fire breath. Perfect timing. I needed that healing. Yo, this combos so well. The fact that I can precision dodge into slowdown power up into shift strike, that's such a good combo for me to have. Because, like, the biggest danger with dodging a rushing attack and getting that berserker bonus is that I am not close enough to hit them. But with this, I can hit them with the Phoenix shift.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
I'm liking having this ability.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm loving this berserker ring. Definitely think I made the right choice. So now I need to go further south to this Rhiannon's Reach or whatever it was called. And it said west. I think Rhiannon's right. I think here. I will actually put a marker there, because I think that's probably where I have to go. West side of the area, out of the way place. We'll make that our first stop. Can't remember exactly what kind of beast it is that's there. Some kind of troll, I think? Wait. Oh, okay.
I can walk from here.
Goblin coin. Okay, so this wasn't what I was after. All the data I have is just west of Rhiannon's Ride. I'm in Rhiannon's Ride. I find no monster. So clearly I should have taken the directions properly, which told me to go west of this area, and not on the west side of the area.
Alright.
It just seems like a weird direction, you know, because normally you get data on where something, on like what area something's in, not what area to start looking and go a certain direction from. The thing is, I also just cannot for the life of me remember what I'm looking for. I thought it was some kind of troll, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. I wonder if it's down there.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
We'll putter around a bit. Oh, wait. Hold on. There it is. Okay, it was some kind of troll or goblin. Ah, hey, look at that. It was a... Ah, yeah, that thing. Level 31.
Let that thing run free so close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns. Nice try.
Consign you to the earth. Oops. What? Wait, you can't be staggered when you're doing that?
Too slow.
I need the healing. Yes! I did it! I did the block thing! Woo! And the cooldown time on my Raging Fist was reduced by me doing the block thing. Oh no.
Too slow. Titan!
goblin. Beautiful. And that means I have my last reward. And lo, did Sir Crandall strike the man from the beast and rob him of his strength from the noble knight. Who wasn't Sir Crandall of Camelot from the Saint and the Sectary? So I have my last reward, which also conveniently lines up with me needing to go and get more potion anyway. This is so awesome. So I'll do potions first. I'll go to Lost Wing after this. I want to level grind a little bit more before I take on any of the higher up marks. So I'm level 32, that was level 31. They're only gonna get more difficult.
Go on then.
But I will Enhancer. Higher damage but lower stagger.
Finished, are you?
I wonder if I can craft something like that. Hey Blackthorn.
Back, are ya?
Yeah, what can I craft?
Saying Fordian, do you?
An enhancer +1. Which is just a better version.
No scratches.
Yeah, honestly, this is why I always say go to the forge for weapons and such before you go to Karen, because you can usually just use whatever you've got in your forge. Enhancer +2?
Yeah, that should do you.
Beautiful. Even better sword. Diamond sword +2. But I don't have a diamond sword +1. I don't have a diamond sword. But yeah, because my previous sword was the grindstone. I imagine that once I get another iconic blessing, I'll be able to make a better version of grindstone. But we'll see. Okay, so I don't need the enhancer from Kara. Awesome.
Is it business or pleasure?
Doing business with you is always a pleasure, Karen. Can I listen to these?
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't.
Come again or
Either
don't.
way.
Alright, yeah, so we'll do main quests now, we'll do Lost Wing, but we will definitely go back for more of these notorious marks, because I'm enjoying fighting them. Not you.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Oh, there's even more rewards. Awesome. High Cleric's Medallion, 2 meteorites, and ooh, cool stuff. So there's even more rewards. Awesome. Oh, wait. So getting to 250, 350 was just enough to show there's more. And there's even more at 850. Nice. So 410 is the next goal.
Clive.
View the Alliance
Good luck.
reports. Beautiful. Let's do it. There. Wrong direction, definitely. So this didn't take me to where the quest was. This took me to, the thingy. This took me to the obelisk.
We had to dig a new
Hello, Sid.
Hey, Quentin.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite as always.
Multiple person says hello. I can't see your full username, I'm sorry. Multiple. I'll call you multiple for now until I can see your full name. Hello, what is this game never played? This is Final Fantasy 16, and it does make sense if you've never played it, because this game came out a little over a week ago, week and a half ago.
It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous.
Sorry, I didn't have my multi-stream pulled up in my sidebar, so I could see part of your name on the screen here, but I didn't see your chat till just now, and I can't see your full name. So if you type in chat again, I will probably see, but let's see. Strange sightings.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right, I will.
Alright, so suspicious sightings.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I would not be surprised if there's a notorious mark somewhere around Lostwing. I know I just said, multiple personality says thanks. Hey, no prob. Thank you, by the way, because I always appreciate having people in the chat. But yeah, this is the 16th Final Fantasy game. And I cannot navigate this town to save my life. Am I okay? I'm going the right way. Yes, now I can see your name. I'm beyond lost. Okay. Oh, there. Got it. Okay, I was going the wrong direction than I thought I was.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
That's why I'm here to ask you.
Actually, can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
These rumors, they be spreading like wildfire. See, that's the thing with rumors, is that, like, and where the problem comes in is that one person says something that they heard from someone else, that person heard from someone else, but everyone who hears the rumors takes it as gospel truth without thinking, like, are the rumors true? Now, like, obviously, rumors should be investigated, they should be taken semi-seriously, but that's the thing, they should be investigated, which is what I am doing. Herb Mother.
Do you have a moment?
Herb Mother.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
Thank you for the subscription.
Was out foraging for herbs.
So wait, is that a Twitch alert or a YouTube alert? How do alert boxes work with
Ran back here as
with
quick as my
YouTube?
legs would carry me.
Oh, you subscribed.
Ain't been
Thanks.
back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Okay, so I just realized something also. I want to check how my audio is mixed with this because, let's see, audio. Where does, wait, no, output. That's it. Recording. Right, because I record audio on separate tracks when I'm playing, so that I can separate like my webcam from the alert box and such. But I don't actually know where does the alert box. So alert box is on track 3, which is the same as the Elgato. Okay, I might fix that actually. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that so the alert box no longer appears in the recording. It'll appear on stream, but it'll appear in the recording. Not to say, by the way, that I've got a problem with people subscribing. That's absolutely not what I'm trying to say. I really appreciate the sub, but it did just occur to me that I should probably mix my audio so that the alert box does not appear like in my recordings because I use this footage for like character analyses and such. Oh wait, this is right on the way. This is right on the way.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
So Torgal is my wolfhound. I think from what they said is a special breed called a frost wolf, so he sometimes has ice powers. It's really cool actually. And I love him, and he is so good. And I recently put out a poll asking Final Fantasy fans which was their favorite animal companion, and Torgal is currently ranked lowest among the Final Fantasy animal companions. So we need respect on the name of Torgal. Because look at him. He protect. He attack.
Fuck! He seems...
Have you played The Wolf Among Us 1 and 2? Oh, Black Shields?
Black Shields. Here.
I have not actually heard of these games. Can you tell me about them?
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is don't leave here alive.
Finish off this one. A gift for our new friends. We can summon tornadoes. Ha ha ha. I need to find who's casting Cure and deal with them. They'll be in the back. Oh, I just took them both at once. It's made by Telltale, okay?
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
And I will. But first, I'm going to go take care of my other thing. Which is this button. Wrong button. Alright, behind me. This way. Telltale. Okay. Different spelling. I'll keep that in mind. The Wolf Among Us? So I usually think something very different when I hear up. Okay, I have to remember what exactly materials I'm asking. Wait, it's not even material. Oh yeah, I'm coming here to fight some monster.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you,
You know, whenever I hear such stuttery speech, 9 times out of 10 I would assume that this is some kind of, like, deception, but I have no reason to believe anyone here is betraying me. I think she's just nervous. Some kind of notorious mark?
Anybody home?
Torgal? Oh, it's just an Araman. That's not a mark.
Our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
We fought one of these that was a mark. Bad weather in here, messages taking long. That's okay, but I appreciate the thought though. So Garuda's attacks, just for context, so when I stagger them like this, it does, my attacks will do a lot more damage. The spells on my green menu here, which I can switch between menus, they do a lot of stagger, a lot of will damage to stagger things. It's Titan's powers that do a lot of punish. Is this menu. Bring him to the earth. Oh, I missed. Because he can freaking teleport.
Nice try.
Sick him, Torgal. Beautiful. I've got to use some of this AP soon. I think I'm getting an excess of it.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Okay. Awesome. So, there's one last bit of this quest. 415, I think, was our next renown reward. Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Okay. Good, Frostwolf. Yep, back to the hideaway. Actually, no. Back to Lostwing first. We need to talk to Quentin, then back to the hideaway. And it seems there's another side quest popped up.
Good day to you. Sid.
It's all but spent.
I like scary games and games made by Telltale. So it's interesting because a lot of my friends love horror games. I don't like. I'm not a fan personally of horror as a genre. I'm not saying that there's like not going to be an audience for it. I'm not saying you shouldn't like it. I just don't like it personally. I don't like scary stuff for me. I can't do it. I do like character-based, story-based role-playing games. So Final Fantasy is the main, honestly, but I also like grew up with Pokemon and Zelda, so it's really those three, plus I want to do more Kingdom Hearts at some point. So it's mainly that kind of thing, JRPGs.
I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Oh?
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless.
Oh, those are the worst.
And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
Wow.
And he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own.
He's figured out what
I
we
tracked
already
down
know.
every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target.
As he would.
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts.
I see.
Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same.
Our cause is
we
just.
are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Well, this just took a turn.
I'm not going to change his mind.
So I'm not gonna try. Back to the hideaway now. Oh yeah, that's where I'd have to go grab those flowers. I'll do that later. Mid-verse. We're almost there.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Give me my stuff. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do it. You're an inspiration to us all.
Here you are.
That's 800 AP.
Come again.
I've got
You
like
may have more.
how much? I've got like 4,000 AP at this point. Hang on. Okay, not quite, but close. I don't think this is worth it. I really just don't. What happens if I improve you? The duration is increased, which is actually really nice. Mastery allows assignment to any icon. Do you like character-based choice-making situations plus zombie surviving story game? Telltale got a lot of choice-making and sadly the games are all pay. I don't know how to describe. I do like character-based games. As far as like the situation survival, it's not generally what I play, so I don't know. I could like it. I'm not a zombie person though, really. So I'm not sure. Some parts of that genre sound great, others just don't sound like my cup of tea. Do I want to improve Phoenix or Air Blast. I mean... Heal amount is determined by the current HP regain indicated by the life bar in Faint Gree. Recommended for use when your HP regain is higher, surrounded by numerous enemies. So the number of hits on this spell don't determine the healing. And given that I already have like a cooldown improvement on this, that I'm really leaning into using this, I want to improve this. And I've got the AP to do it.
Oh yeah.
And then I still have enough AP to spend on other things if I want to. So I'll take that. But now I have an even longer lasting Air Blast. It's like the ultimate stagger spell, so being able to improve it is awesome.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for
I love how he holds her to not knowing the name. He sticks it to her.
Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a
you need special
triple-thick layer of
material.
tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy.
Got
The
it.
helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
Got it.
I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Adamantite?
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tones? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes
Flame
of
of
it?
Rebirth looks cool. It is a great ability. The main benefit of it is that it also heals me, because that's a Phoenix-based ability. So I love using it, but I'm not always able to tell now that I understand better how it works, which I could have done ages ago if I just bothered to look. I definitely could have made better use of it. Upgrading it is another thing I'll probably do later, but since upgrading it just increases the damage, not the healing, I was content to stick with upgrading my stagger potential, because you get the most damage off staggering anyway. So I like what I've got right now, and I'll probably have enough soon. I'll have words. Sorry, I have enough AP so that soon I'll be able to upgrade Flames of Rebirth if I want to. But once I start having more room to customize my icon abilities, I'll want to be able to master some so I can assign them elsewhere. So once I get another icon, I'll start seriously spending some AP.
Do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
We meet again. Hey, Kings, how you doing?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next?
I shudder to think.
Notes around the edges.
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it.
Need a
As you can
medicine.
imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Those are very exacting requirements, yeah.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
You think like a dragon hide or something would be
Perhaps.
useful?
It is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew.
Oh,
It is
so a
said to be
salve
able
of
to
some
resist
sort.
Even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
I knew coming to you was a great idea.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
That's the
Thank
thing that
you,
should happen.
Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Oh, hey guys. Been playing this 16 hours overnight. Pretty close to the end. No spoilers, please.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable
I'm not quite at
hands,
the end yet. I played for like 5 hours last night, but so it's another one where my choice could matter. Wait, Jill, what's on your brain?
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
True. Oh.
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
I'm decided
Take your
yet.
time.
I missed the end of that dialogue.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
I want to say I saw a hint that there's a possible Clive Taria romance. No spoilers again, but I'm sticking with Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts.
That sounds like a
Are you
shopping
sure
list.
this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I'm gonna enable the
You two
mature
enjoy
content
yourselves.
warning.
You too, Talia.
VOD settings, clip settings, permissions, raids. None of this is really channel. Oh wait, moderation. Here we go. Well, I'm trying to do one thing real fast. Block hyperlinks. Yep. Chat rules. Option private. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Be back with the stream in just a moment. Okay. Northreach. Well, wait, I do want to be there. I was just here for hunting a mark.
Oh, where's Jill?
Slavers don't even bother with Northridge now. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have...
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We
It's
can meet by the
interesting
gate
that
when
all
we're
of this
finished.
stuff is used to make a super fire resistant salve.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pig. Fresh cuts.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, thanks. But do you know who I am?
There's talk. Buy, sell, or be gone. Good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
One's supposed to afford that price.
When did you get so big?
You can pet the dog. That's a trophy? There's a trophy for dealing over 50,000 to an enemy while staggered, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue while fully primed. I've only done, like, the highest I've done, I haven't even beaten 20,000 yet. I don't know Rook's Gambit. I don't think I have that one yet. I can reveal. Here there be Ross Fields. My lady?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
I'm very curious.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Did you bring a picnic basket?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry.
Don't be.
It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
which is a healthy way to feel.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
It is leaving what happened there up to our interpretation. Hopefully, they enjoyed a nice meal.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Alright, we are almost done helping Mid build a ship. And then I have no idea what's happening. But we will see, won't we?
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Harpocrates.
We did. We enjoyed a picnic, actually.
Ah, Clive. Harpocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
And that's part of why I left you with Harpocrates.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Beautiful.
Thank you. All of you.
You all rock.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Yep, there is definitely a romance here.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
You've been great,
Both the
Harpocrates.
shielding and the moon dew are ready. It will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Can we get some Harpocrates as the greatest in chat? That's a lot of renown. 500 and something was the next reward.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
First,
Is there
we'll
something
upgrade
I
the
might
tones.
assist you with? What subject shall we consider today? How good it is to see you, Clive. I do hope the moon...
Alright, we go talk to Mid, and then hopefully something cool happens. Because all this was just so we could convince her to finally take a break and visit her father's grave. we're all still kind of in the arc after, like, you know, spreading the good news about Hugo Coop dying. But up next, things are coming to a head, though, with Sandbreck. And I want to see what happens. And Waloed seems to be colluding with Ultima, which is terrifying to think about.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
And you are still incorrigible.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside.
Good pass.
Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
She does not smile. She just crosses her arms and looks like this. Like, you will do as I say. Wait. Have we turned the hideaway into our ship?
It's
Or is
finished!
that...
It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, good.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Yeah?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Okay.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
You don't give us much choice.
All right.
I need to progress the plot.
Mine's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Now visit his grave.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Yeah.
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Little project.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
I hope so.
In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a
Ah.
going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
He's been tracking Walood's movements, eh? Does that mean we have something?
Uncle.
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in 3 cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though for one I believe Miss Telman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities would take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gaff for a moon or two, that he might keep watch over those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. Hope you'll just give this proposal consideration. Badoop, badoop, badoop.
Trouble in
Yep.
Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Gav, help us.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the 7 High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
True.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
She's never lied to us. Except about getting rest. Sid's legacy. A hammer.
Cid. I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
In Final Fantasy VI it can.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
We? Oh, it's Goots. And Karen.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
That's a beautiful image.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
So then what?
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
There's
The
only two
one
to
that
go.
remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
And then there's one in Ash.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Hey, Joshua would be
That'll
there,
stop
right?
you.
And the
Do well to
Armitage.
scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goots?
Goots?
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
It slipped my mind while I was
To
killing
disguise
people.
yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Wait, whoa.
Stop
Be
that.
gentle with
Let it
her.
go, you great galoot.
She's old. I cannot
There's a
read
caravan
Goots'
that runs back and
personality.
forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
She's old. Be gentle with her.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way,
Go to
Captain.
Lord Byron. He needs you.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
You almost died to Imperials. You also lost an eye later.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
think I've got potions. Pretty sure I have potions, so I should be good to go. I also want to save the game soon. Leighton East cleft, narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from the rocks by the very gods themselves. Eastern Dalmatia. Onward. Yeah, that's all there is to it at this point. I can't save.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I really can't save? Oh, now I can.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Like us.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
I'll take opportunities to grind up. Side quests in this economy?
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
But not for
there's
me.
danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Of course I would.
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out?
I did say one opportunity to
They'll
grind.
come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Let's
do
it.
I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
Cool. Ooh, renown and gold. Okay. Let's go fight them bandits.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Nice try.
Oh, I mistimed it.
Too slow.
Not bad.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
The path continues on the other side. Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior hawk.
I really don't trust these guys, yeah.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Get cart. Is that really the name of this quest? Get cart. I had a feeling that would happen. I just love that I have a spell that lets me summon freaking tornadoes. It's just the best. That's my favorite thing in this game, is that spell. My favorite attack. I think I perhaps over-rely on it sometimes, but it's so freaking fun. Oh, wow. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
It makes me wonder, because
the gods emerged victorious.
Holy Scripture in
Punished
this
man
world says
for
there's
his
8
defiance
icons, one for each element.
by
We have
visiting upon
fire,
him
ice,
two
lightning,
curses.
earth, wind, darkness is Odin, and I'm assuming Bahamut is light, but we don't have water. So does that mean that there's Leviathan?
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Why not? Why couldn't I?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Is there anything about your weird experiences with Ultima lately, Clyde? That's what I'm thinking about. Okay. Yeah, that's the Dominion.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
This kid has no agency at all.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. the Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
I have nervousness.
Father. I find you much changed.
You tell him, Dion.
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
I knew that she was being influenced.
Trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
Hey, he spoke? The kid actually spoke words?
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
I didn't know he spoke words. It's incredible.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I hate her. I actually I'm starting to hate her. Like, I didn't like her already. But, like, every time she opens her mouth, she shows herself to be worse and worse.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
I don't know why I haven't done this before.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
A new obelisk. Nice, nice.
Peaches and pears.
The Bucklad Markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet.
He should be hard to miss. He's quite a large man. There he is.
An excellent choice, man.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me
And pickpocketed.
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bucklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
True.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Peaches and pears. Out of my sight, wretch.
Look, a red chocobo.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bucklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Actually, she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the...
You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
We're not traders.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
The Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Got it.
Understood.
I'm going to need a break soon, I think. I need to eat lunch soon. And play with my cat.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Okay. They
Their
would.
eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
from the free cities! Come taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
You would.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
A shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
different there.
Can be.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Come taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Definitely best for Jill to ask the children a
Stop
question.
me. I
Ooh.
was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Well, that guy sucked. Let's find a different child to
I'll
interrogate.
take the large one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
Good. But not good.
Picking pockets. Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Who's setting off fireworks at noon? It's firework noises outside my freaking window.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy! That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Scaps.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
True.
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Nab the child.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Better find him when his employers do.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
True.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
True.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Up.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Wow, imagine that.
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Wow, imagine that. It's almost like you should have bothered to listen before swinging your stupid sword around.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Yes. Okay. Now, can we get our pass back?
Oh, wait.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Carstones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Child, help us.
Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Don't worry, chocobos are a friend.
What's that then?
That's bad grammar. Chocobos are friends. That's it. Noble bird. Huh.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track.
True. More of them. Oh look, there's one that can do magic. Take him down first. He'll be pretty weak physically. They always are.
We got company. That's the luck. It's over.
Wait, wrong button.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
True enough. One enemy defeated now is one less to bother us later. Oh look, a camp. Oh, they've got a big one.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
Let's defeat them then.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hey guys.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bocklad. Kill him. Kill them all. Garuda!
topple him. Beautiful. That's a lot of stuff.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
But does Goots have his stuff back? Oh, you're just right here by the obelisk, aren't you?
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
He did try to
Quite
kill
the
us
opposite.
once. But it's okay. We are friends now.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
Can we skip to when he does return?
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
Yo.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
Sensible strategy.
Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one.
Oh.
So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in,
Lower ones.
That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Collar and compass. Nice.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots'
The
path
Dominion.
should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
These incorrigible people. Trader's Pass. The breath of lightning for thunderstorm. Meteorite.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
True.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Yeah, we're definitely taking a break soon.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
check.
pears! Slake your thirst.
What I really want to be is a blacksmith.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
Nice.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Okay. Can we move forward, please?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
Take a breath,
Another
Goots.
plan. You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
We got it. More happening at the Dominion,
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Probably for better right now. Minds can be changed.
Works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that.
Wait, do we get answers now?
Labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their Mothercrystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos
We're gonna get no
will
answers.
sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
She sucks.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Friends.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree.
Yeah.
For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
There we freaking go! Nowhere to go but forward, but I think this is going to have to be where I rest for now. I need to eat. But let's see what happens here first. Good pupper.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge.
The candlelight makes her hair look gold.
Give it a nudge. It might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Upper.
What is it, boy?
Where's Jill? Wait. City's on fire. City on fire. That's a flaming city, that is. Well, that's that medicine girl who's been all over the place. Don't tell me they're going to kill her.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
Standing on the rooftops. Improve the view. Is this the Dalmekians attacking, or Bahamut, or both? That's my question. Ah, shoot, y'all.
The city's on fire.
Much as I hate to leave on a cliffhanger like this, I've got to... I can't say.
Sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Can I really not save? Shoot, I can't save. Alright, we're still playing. Alright, then I'm stepping away for a moment to grab a snack. Give me a few minutes. Alright, give me a minute. Just restocking the fridge while I'm at it. Forgive me if I have a snack while I stream, since apparently... Wait, I can save the game now? Now it lets me? Alright, well, yeah. If I can now save, then that is going to be where I end it for now, because I need to eat a proper lunch, and I have a few more hours before I've got dinner plans with my family. But yeah, I will be back online later today, just